كتاب الله دستوري وخير الخلق أسوتنا بسنته انجلى نوري لهدي الحق أرشدنا لزمت محاضن القرآن فذكر الله يسعدنا عرفنا إخوة الإيمان وللأخيار صحبتنا برامجنا منوعة تعرفنا تثقفنا حوار ثم أفكار فقوتنا بوحدتنا تعال وزر وشاركنا وقم بالخير سابقنا لقانا في ابن تيمية وخير الخلق قدوتنا.
So after the fall, brothers and sisters, you come back in here. We showed you the going to Masjid Saleh. Now we're going to show you going upstairs to Ihsan Academy. That's Excellence Academy. This is our school as we come back up here. And this is the school. We have moved our shelving downstairs. You can see how beautiful it is. This is the math room, because mathematics is important. This is our library for the school. And we come here. Here the classroom. This is the primary classroom. And one we are seeing here. You can see here purple flowers, boards, and then you have natural light as I showed you before. This is natural light that will come in. Obviously it's dark outside, so there's no natural light coming in, but this will be natural light in the mornings coming in the afternoon, so that our kids don't face that kind of they don't have that jitters that other kids have sitting under fluorescent light on a constant basis. This is the math and physics area. We're just getting things together. We still need shelving. As you can see, the books are lying there. There's the skeleton, mashallah. We just put up here sustainability. And you can see these lights. These lights are of the kind where they're at a level, so I think it's 2700 or something like that, that it doesn't agitate the eyes or the human being. I think it's some science to it. I forgot what the architect was saying, but these are natural lights. They call cool blue, but natural, somehow natural. So here it is. Here's the other classroom again. It has those windows there. You can hear the suction. You hear the suction here, where we have air actually flow in and out of the classroom, so they can have fresh air all the time. And then you see this is the whole area. You have the library here. We are setting it up. This is our puny little copier and all the copying paper. We're getting things together. I mean, it's working, but it's taking some time. So some students can sit here, do their little library work. We're going to have the major library downstairs, but this is the school's library here. And you will be amazed to see that this library, even though it's small, although kids have taken many books out, it's in their lockers and stuff, but this is worth over $10,000. I mean, it would just blow your mind how monies actually slip away with books. So this is the library. You come here. This is an area. This is a dual function area where you have here the monitor too. So this is an overflow in the Ramadan area, in the Ramadan time, and in times of Jum'ah and any other time where the sisters would like to come and actually pray here rather than be behind the men in the main floor. And we give right to our sisters. You see, we don't like to impose our opinion, what's right and what's wrong. You give the choices. Well, you would like to pray downstairs, most welcome. Like to pray upstairs, you're most welcome. So we have a carpet here that we roll out, So this is a good area, and also beyond those two doors, which I will show you, is also an area where the sisters can pray, and we just roll out the carpet. So this is before we go here, is 2, 3, 4 here. It's a nice area here. There's not the best of atlases, but anyway. You have grammar rules, you have things, and again you have some books, some shelving units, but still needed a lot. These are not really teacher's desk, but we're making do of it. And these are the boards, and you come out here again. You go straight into the science lab. You can see that this is the science lab. These are projectors, so we can actually show things on the projector when you put it up like this. There we go. You have them up. I don't know what they were doing down. But then you have somebody's made that Tasmanian devil. Okay, they're a little bit artistic. Then you have that dead frog in there for science. And then you have all the cupboards where all the petri dishes and things are actually placed. And you have the 2 sinks. And you have the drill bits. And, you know, we're trying to actually we incorporate all kinds of art so that the kids are not just coming out like robots, you see. There's our painting and crayons and all of these things that they come out with that creative color. You can see that this is our robot from last year. The robot looks a little busted up, but this is how it is. We're coming here now, coming out of this classroom and going to the second section of this floor. So this is still the second floor. As we come out, it's a nice open area here. It's a nice opening here. I wish I could do the little thing that they do. You know, it's a nice open area. You have the coffered roofing. And then also this is a place where we need places for the sisters. If the sisters become many in numbers, as they always become the most productive members of our society, then we will also have more area here. This is also will be an area where we'll put sofa sets. And here's another classroom too. These are nice big classrooms. This is the Arabic and the French classroom. Islamic studies being taught here. This is, you can see Lundi and Makradi, my. Takes me way back. And you have, you know, the poster's a little bit off, but you know, I think that's my, that's my problem. I don't like anything out of place. So you have that little fridge there, you can see, and you have these posters, and you have nice desks where you can look out of. It's a nice daylight area. You have many windows so that the kids can actually enjoy sitting here. And then they come out from here, and then they go upstairs from here to have their lunch. Please stay tuned. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, this is part 3 of, I'm doing all the parts today. This is part 3. Now, what I'm showing you here, this is all classrooms. I have forgot to show you actually one part where there's the principal's office down there also, the 2 bathrooms, the elevator shaft, and also the exit. So there's a lot. I mean, the center is huge. This is huge. This is only the 2nd floor. So you have this here. Now, in these classrooms, our lockers are still not in. So we still are waiting for our lockers to come in so that the kids can actually put their lockers. And also the students that will be coming for the nighttime institute, the Muhammad Islamic Institute. We have named it the Muhammad Islamic Institute. So that we are trying to produce scholars for the future. We have to start somewhere. Somebody say, oh, produce scholars where? We are starting somewhere, inshallah, we're going to get somewhere. Kullu man sara ala darbi wasal. The Arabs, they say that whoever is trekking on a beaten path will reach its destination. So we're starting. So inshallah, we will be starting there. We will have lockers for the nighttime programs and also for our kids in the daytime program. The daytime program is not that the school is void that we cannot actually bring out du'at and ulama from them, we will see what their penchant is. If they like journalism, they go to journalism. If they like to become a lawyer, they go to become a lawyer. If they like sharia, they actually go and learn to become Islamic scholars. And we give that option to all of them. Whatever they like, no push, no pushing somebody. You have to like what you do and do what you like, or love what you do and do what you love. That's very important, because we have forgotten the idea that education is not schooling. Education is far more than that. We're trying to bring out holistic kids. In our curriculum, if I can speak a couple of minutes on that, is that it's not a hodgepodge of, it's not a melody of things, it's actually structured. It's structured in one way, is that it's taken the best systems and have incorporated. We have actually taken good things from the Waldorf system, where in Germany, Waldorf thought that, you know, it was mechanical of human beings to be coming out like soldiers. So he brought out that system. We have taken good things, the curriculum that spirals vertically and horizontally. We bring out kids that actually work on one thing to make them work on tools rather than subjects. People always concentrate on subjects because they want subjects to be there. It's about subject, it's about subject. It's not. It's about the tools. You cannot have a carpenter who does not understand its trade and try to actually give him the subject to say, here's the subject, meaning the house, build it, but we haven't showed you how to build the house itself. So we're trying to teach our kids that. Then we take from the Catholic system, from the 3 hours at least, reading and writing, and arithmetics to a certain extent, but reading and writing, very, very important, where we can have that. And then from the madrasa system, where you have that it's not just one age group in one place that are bullying is taking place. We have different levels working at tandem, so that they can actually see, the older can have mercy for the younger can have respect for the older. And then also we have Islamic studies, we have hifz of the Quran, and we have hadith, and so many other things that we're trying to incorporate to make it a holistic system, not just 45 minutes and finish and go. So this area is a place for that, where we're actually trying to have kids who actually come out balanced rather than imbalanced. Because in the public schooling system, all you have is nothing but trash. Teachers, on one hand, are trying to do their best to try to regurgitate this dumbed-down curriculum that they have, and unfortunately, we as Muslims have fallen into that. Even the Romans are saying, listen, don't do as the Romans do in Rome right here, because the elite are thinking there's something wrong with it, because at grade 9 level, they find that over 35% of the students are illiterates, meaning they can read and write, but they choose not to. So they're bordering illiteracy. It is a huge problem, and we as Muslims, we're not thinking of the future generation. So we are trying to incorporate these ideas and other ideas together. I can't actually, the curriculum is vast. It requires a whole program for me to tell you this, that, the other. But what I'm trying to tell you is that we're trying to bring out people who can think, can read, we'll have places for them. We're making places for them to sit down, relax, to have a library, to study, and to go there, and to get away from this medium. I have come to the conclusion that the medium that I'm talking to you through is not a medium that will make scholars. And I'm telling you that. We have Facebooks and all of those things. Inshallah, I will do a whole series on that. But this is not a medium to make that. I'm in this medium to actually get the message out so that we can produce. But in order for us to actually go at a high level, this is not the medium, Twitter, Facebook, these pernicious little things that we have in our pockets all the time and doodling with it on a continuous basis. We are not going to be making great people with that. So I have dedicated this whole area for learning, just for getting in there. Yes, it's a classroom. You can see that we have the desks in a circular fashion. Why? Because kids and adults and everyone learn much better when they're in a circular fashion. That's why in halaqat we sit in a circular fashion. We sit around the person who's actually giving there. When you have this kind of Prussian style, okay, the teacher's standing there, you're going to have to listen to me. It's not the best. So we're trying to bring the best of all of the systems and really study it to see how it affects the child, so that the child can actually become a wholesome human being and productive for the greater world, so that we can say, listen, we're producing good citizens, right? So it is important here that your monies have gone into making this place. Yes, people are saying, oh, why do we need bricks and boards anymore? Well, you need them because if you have a vision, you have to be able to complete it. So we need bricks and boards in order for you to see what we're doing, and so this is a place now we can start. In the other center, we could not have started. It was falling apart. There was mice, there was cockroaches, you name it, it was there. We still continued, but it was not a place conducive for learning. Now we've come to this, inshallah, we're going to go on a better, from a place that was not conducive to a place that will be conducive for learning. And it's not about the building itself, but you do need space. It's about teachers. So let me not, I have gone far enough. All I'm trying to tell you is that your donations have made an effect on all of us. So don't think and don't belittle it. Help us finish this last bill. Help us finish this last bill. Help us actually try to establish the program. I'm showing you something that is already successful. People can have a piece of paper and say, this is what we want to do. I am telling you that this is already what we are doing. And where we want to go, I'm telling you where we came from, where we're at, and where we're going. So it's not some pie in the sky. I'm already showing you what we're doing. So inshallah, have faith in that. And help us to actually get forward and to move forward. And why not? This is a successful project that you can help. And all it will take is a few dollars from your pocket. We're asking everyone to finish this last bill. It's $308,000 left. To take $1,000, you can pay $100. You can ask your friends and families to pay another $100 each. 9 members of your friends and families, if they can pay, you can give it to us via our website, PayPal. Send us a check. Whatever you can do is to act. If you take one of them, all we need is 308 people to finish this bill, and then after that, we will be begging to establish our program. We had so many promises that people broke, but we're still continuing and we're still on target, inshallah. We have slipped a bit in terms of time, but we're still on target. But we would like to do a lot more than what we have here, inshallah. Please help us. May Allah help all of us, inshallah. Help you and help us at the same time. Amen.